Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I haven't uploaded in a while and I do apologise for that. But today's video is kind of an unusual one. Today I'm going to be doing a book review of The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni. And yes, I do have Fred here, just ignore him as best you can. You right there, Fred Prince? So this is about a young girl. She's not really young, she's 17. And she's grown up in this prison called Zalandov in this make-believe land, which I cannot remember the name of. And she is the healer. So the prisoners come to her if they're sick, and she gives them medicine, all that kind of stuff. But she also has to engrave new prisoners that come here. So she has to give them a scar, almost like Harry Potter, a scar to say a scar of a Z that they are a prisoner there. And one of these days she is given a prisoner to do this too. However, he is unconscious. She does not know who he is, but he is pretty spectacular. And a few weeks pass and the rebel queen has arrived at Zalandov. The rebel queen was arrested for assumed tyranny and for, being a rebel and trying to win back her crown. So she is then brought into the prison, and she is then told that she is going to have to fight the queen in this trial by ordeal, which is essentially trials against the elements, so earth, water, fire and air, to see if she is innocent or if she is not innocent. And the whole idea is that if she passes the trials, then she is innocent and she can go free. However, the queen, Tilda, is very, very sick by some mysterious illness. So Kiva, who is our main character, she decides to take her place in the trials. And it is spectacular. The trials are just incredible. I'm not going to give too much away, but I'll just say briefly what she has to do for the trials. Number one, trial by air. She has to jump a certain distance between two buildings. She does end up falling, but then something spectacular happens when she falls. I'm not going to say any more than that. Number two is the trial by fire. So she has to go to this hall where they incinerate all the dead prisoners, and she has to stay in there for, I think it was an hour, and the fires will brawl and incinerate, and if she's still alive after the hour, she has passed that test. However, along the way, and so I'm gonna go back a little bit now. After the first task, before the first task, she's introduced to the prince and his sister, and they're of a different kingdom than the rebel queen Tilda. They are after her crown. She's introduced to them before the first trial, and after the first trial, we meet the prince again in the infirmary when she herself is now someone who needs healing. The prince starts flirting with her, and his sister says, he seems quite taken with you, and da-da-da. We later learn that the prince is someone that she has known. It's someone within the prison. I'm not going to say who. But there is also a love interest in this. His name is Jaren. He is the prisoner that she is to mark with a Z. He is allocated work in the tunnels, and that's where most of the prisoners are getting sick. Now for the trial by water, she is tied to her feet and ankles are tied, and she is dropped into this quarry which is full of water, and she has to survive for, I think it was 20 minutes underwater, and if she comes back up, she has passed that test. However, something magical not magical in that sense, but something amazing happens down there, and she ends up surviving. Then we also have the trial by earth, where she has to go down into the tunnels, and then she has about an hour to find her way out. and if she makes it out during the hour, she's then free to go, as is the rebel queen who Kiva took her place in the trials. Sense. Now, within this prison, there has also been a mysterious illness going around, one that Kiva cannot seem to find the cure for, or what even is causing it. And it's only after her little assistant called Tipp, who is 11, gets affected, that she starts kind of like putting the pieces together, and she discovers that it's someone within the prison who is causing it. I'm not going to say who. And yeah, that is basically the whole book. It is incredible. I would suggest it. Lynette Noni is an Australian author. It is quite a long book, so I would recommend it. It is absolutely incredible. I'm going to read just a tiny little section of it, and just to see if you guys like it. I'm going to read just a tiny section of it. I'm not going to do anything where it gives away anything. I'm just going to do a tiny little bit. Alright, are we ready? Resisting the urge to backpedal and blame the poppy milk for her candor, Kiva lifted her chin and kept her gaze steady on the princess, unblinking. She wished someone else had been with her upon waking up. Tipp, Mott, Jaren, even Nari or the Warden. Someone to whom she could ask her questions. But since only Meridan was here, she would have to do. How did I survive the trial? Kiva asked straight out. She was too tired and sore to talk in circles. Meridan placed the tumbler on the table beside Kiva's bed, her fingers moving to fiddle with the embroidered edges of her red cloak. You remind me of my girlfriend. She never would have let me hear the end of it if she learned that you died today. Someone with your spirit should be given a fighting chance. That's what she would have told me. Kiva's words tilted. You saved me? Meridan snorted. Gods no, why would I care what happens to you? Brushing invisible lint from her shoulders, she went on. My idiot brother, however, she rolled her eyes. It seems even crown princes can be swayed by a pretty face. Who needs justice when attraction is clearly much more important? Wait, Prince Deverick saved me? Kiva's mind continued spinning. It is such a good book. She does have a couple of other books in this series as well. This is the first one. She is releasing her second one tomorrow, actually, or 27th of 28th. Yeah, 27th. So Tuesday tomorrow. She's releasing the second book, which is called The Gilded Cage. The third one will be called The Blood Traitor. That will be coming out next year. She does have another series that is similar to this world, but it is not in this. It's called the Meridan Chronicles. That's also amazing. I would highly recommend it. But yeah, this book is amazing, and I would strongly suggest it. Okay, well, thank you guys all for watching. I know this was quite a short video, but I did talk quite fast, so I do apologise for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this random video, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.